Jeffrey, you were worried people were going to hate you. Are you feeling that today?
Well, no, I've been in bed, so I just woke up. So far, no hatred.
Okay. I think you threw a little bit of that at me last night.
I did. I tried to.
I'm getting a little bit of like, how could you, Negan say? I'm like, oh.
I deflected. I tried to put it on Daryl.
Gus greets people at the store and he says, "This is my candy store."
Aww.
Yeah. But he also steals everything that's like from my waist down that he can grab. It's like I have to search his pockets on the way out of the store.
We're on easy. The world is but a treat when you're on. And we're bringing out the good. We're breaking out the good. When we sing every sweet song, right here on.
Put him down for a nap one day, and you know, it was like, let's go cuddle. Mommy, daddy, cuddle time.
Right.
And 5 seconds later, I hear the door rattling for the bedroom, and he comes flying in, screaming hi at the top of his lungs. And Hillary and I look at each other and like, what the hell happened?
I've already had to, you know, I need to look in my rearview mirror when I go home at night from work, because people will follow me home. I get weird mail.
Okay, your character is so bad.
Awful. The worst ever. The most frightening.
I think he's a little misunderstood.
Misunderstood.
Minkus?
Yeah, he wrote, not cool, not cool. And then he wrote, that was the most brutal episode I've ever seen. P.S. Tell Jeffrey he's a
See?
Wanted to get your reaction to that.
So now I'm
and
feeling
he
a little bit.
boxes, so you're in trouble.
I'm feeling a little bit of the hatred right now from my buddy's son. That doesn't seem fair. I'll buy him a present.
You better buy him a good
Buy him a
present.
nice present.
In a working farm, we've got cattle and alpaca and chickens and dogs. Alpaca and a llama named Wally Llama. And then
I get lots of weird propositions, sexual propositions, like with like ball gags involved and maybe Lucille. It's weird. There's some weird stuff out there.
What the size of a watch, man?
I'm a little bit blind. I know. Isn't that awesome?
Are you, do you have trouble seeing?
I do.
Well, yeah, but...
The amount of swear words that Negan has said in the course of the first, I think we're on episode 7 now. I have said everyone as many times as that can be said.
Yeah, you know, well, when he won his Oscar,
No Country.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And I had just, I think, gotten on Grey's Anatomy about the same time. And I went to a party here in New York. Thank you. I went to a party here in New York, and the paparazzi just started screaming as I was walking the red carpet, Javier, Javier. And I flipped him off. I was trying to be funny. I don't know if it was construed as being funny. But the next day in the New York Daily News or whatever is a picture of me flipping the camera off saying, Javier. And they also make kind of fake helmets. You know, they're like the strength of like a ping pong ball cut in half, and sometimes, but you just put a DOT sticker on the back, and
what's the point of that, though? If you're wearing you have the inconvenience of wearing something on your head, but none of the safety of it.
There is nothing good about it.
I see.
Nothing good can come from it. They might look a little bit cooler because you end up looking like Kazoo with the regulation helmet.
With the big ones,
so
yeah.
it kind of takes away the cool factor of the whole thing.
I see.
So if you're trying to look good, then you wear the helmets that wouldn't do anything if you even run into a rearview mirror. It's going to take your head off. And then CBS is like, it's too edgy. So now we're at Stars. So you can thank your bosses here at CBS because it's a damn good show.
Yeah.
I was a little bit of an idiot. I mean, I think...
An idiot?
Oh, yeah,
How did you get to idiot from the question I just asked?
I was a troublemaker.
Okay.
Yeah. That's where I went. I was having a lot of fun and kind of doing a Negan... I had a Negan moment on set, and I was kind of yelling and making fun of Rick, Andy's character, and I was having too much fun, and I pulled a muscle or ripped a muscle in my ribs.
From laughter?
Yeah, from laughing.
It's outrageous.
And he was like, yeah, it serves you right. You know?
Now, what we do with Negan is we have to film a TV version, and I still am allowed a couple swear words. I can drop them in there and here and there, and then we do what we call the, I can't even say it, the F-take, where I just let loose. And I let loose a lot when I am off camera, like if I'm working with other actors for their coverage. When the camera's on them, I will let words fly. And some are scripted, and some are just in character.
So he just used his big head for momentum. And so he swings himself until his head carries his legs over. When I got offered the role, I called my mom and I said, can you tell me, why this show was so great to you? And she had this, and she's not a television exec, and yet she had this answer about character development and the strong female role and how well written it was. And by the end of the phone call, I was like, well, shoot. And then I started, having some mishaps, I guess.
Did you ever was it like innocent stuff? Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, mostly. I always thought it was very innocent, but I don't know if the law saw it that way. But I transport my dogs in them,
On the motorcycle?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Yeah, right on the gas tank.
Really?
I had 2 dogs, Bear and Bizu, who both learned to ride motorcycles. Big dogs, not little dogs. They were 75 to 100-pound dogs.
When I bazookaed all your men on the motorcycles, I was kind of digging
That's
it.
right.
I have
You
to
were
admit.
smiling
Yeah.
too. You thought it was
So
awesome.
sick.
Yeah.
And I was only, you took out like 10 of my guys in one swoop and thought it was awesome.
I'm way more efficient than you.
Way more efficient. I only took out like 2.
So who's the real bad guy here?
Well, this is what I'm trying to
right.
say.
Yeah, no, I see. I get it. All
I
along. we've been
remember
thinking you were
when Rick ripped the throat out of a dude with his teeth.
Yeah.
No one bats an eye.
That were maybe a day to 3 days old, and she was at the very bottom of the box, and she couldn't open her eyes yet. And it literally could fit in the palm of my hand, and they were like, give me $300, and I was like, I got $20 on me, give me the one that's not going to make it through the day. And I took her to the vet, and the vet was like, I don't know, man, she's too young, she shouldn't be away from her mom. So I bottle fed her for a month, and she used to kiss her way around, which is how she got her name Bizu. It means kiss in French.
Probably not, but it's an eeny, meeny, miny, moe in the game I played for a long time. So this is the first time since I was about 6 that I got to recite those particular words. But I think it'll change everybody's outlook on the eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Yeah.
You could bring all year round. Yeah. No eeny, meeny, miny, moe, Jeffrey, no. I'm getting in the car to come here tonight, and my girlfriend looks at me and she goes, look, I don't care what you talk about, just don't talk about boners.
That
was never even in my mind, and now I'm driving over the hill to come here and I'm
Whoa,
like,
well, you're doing that?